What's up, LC heads? Let's talk about Sin Alice. Yeah, that's just what I'm gonna call her. Um, let's see what she can actually do and how we're gonna be playing her. She can do some pretty cool things. She's gonna have a killer SCT stock, so she's just gonna have a ton of abilities to throw. Right. The S3 is just AoE everything around her. Now remember, she can get interrupted, right? But she's also giving +1 SCT stock to the whole team, right? What else is cool about her? Well, that chocolate shield that she has going on around her. Unfortunately, to get like the full effect out of it, you are going to need the happiness generator, right? Because when the unit is deploying her chocolate field, strength and defense plus 10%, and physical magical damage taken minus 10% on top of the 25% damage reduction you're already getting from that. And her skill 3 damage is 10%, which is her big AoE. It can be interrupted, but she's fairly quick. Her S1, man, if you can get that thing charged and you have like purple orb on her and some skill stock 1, yo, she's gonna have so many of those things to throw. It's not even funny. So we'll see if we can play around with that a little bit. We will take her to the White Lab, of course, because I mean that's kind of that Alice went through a lot at the White Lab. I mean, it was literally built for her. Well, kind of, right? Ether research, you know, all that. So, what's going to be the one thing that really kind of holds Alice back? Well, it's going to be MP. She needs MP to do these things, right? All of this costs 200 MP, and it's going to drain her of everything. But essentially, what this girl's going to want to do is drop full ether release code Gamma. Right, use all MP, restore special gauge 50%, so she's like right there as far as her special goes. You're pretty much going to have your special just about full, unless you're just starting on the boss wave, right? But if you have any waves to go through at all, after she does that and uses code Gamma, you're probably going to have your special ready to throw, so her kit's ready to be empowered. And give all units give all unit skills max skill stock +1. So, she's just going to be pretty cool for that. The thing that's going to get in the way is after you do this, you're going to want to apple pie her somehow. So, either somebody else in the team is going to have to throw an apple pie on her, or if she can get her MP back, she can use the ether full release, and you know that's apple pie. Use all MP to greatly restore units' hit points and fully restore the unit's SCT stock. So we might as well try doing that right here. See where all of our stocks are. We have 6 S1s, 4 S2s, and 3 S3s. Now we have no MP, so I do have Goddess Kiss on her. And we're going to see, you know, if we can get our MP back. I'll be perfectly honest with you. If they would have gave this girl a ranged attack for her basic attack, I think it would make getting MP back much easier with Goddess Kiss. Right? But let's just see if we can get anything back. Okay, so we are full. Right? We could use our other ability if we wanted to now, but I think it's a pretty decent time to showcase. Her S1's going to cut through everything, and I'm going to target this medic, and we're just going to S1 the shit out of him. We're going to hit all of them, all of them, all of them, all of them. So yeah, that S1, the bubblegum heart machine gun, like, it can lay down some smackdown, especially when you have 8 of them to throw or whatever it is, right? Let's see. We'll get some of our MP back, and then we'll S2. Shabam. I like the S2 because it does kind of get her out of danger a little bit. I have seen her just evade things when she's jumping up in the air. So, for whatever that's worth. And the creme de effing creme, we're going to use this S3. Let's give ourselves more skill stack, right? So now that we're on the boss wave, we'll use the full ether release. Code Gamma, baby, go! And oh, look at that. We did get our MP back with our basic attack. Our chocolate field's about to fade, though. So we are charging another S3, so we're going to have 4 of them because we used code Gamma, right? Another cool thing is while you're dumping all this girl's kit, the rest of your team is charging up more of their kit, and they get to have an extra one. So that's pretty cool, right? Yeah, we'll just go with the S3 right off rip. And this is cool because get used to seeing that because that just AoEs the shit out of everything all around. And then we'll just go back to that S1. Alright, the damage caps, like, they're not bad. This girl hitting for 100,000 when she has, you know, she hits for 100,000 at least after she drops her special and gets the crazy damage cap added from her buff. And then you're talking about a dual wielder with a decently high hit count that's hitting for around 100,000. And she has, what, 7 or 8 S1s to throw, 4 or 5 S3s, 6 S2s. So, if you can actually go through and dump her whole kit, it's a lot of damage overall that she's throwing out there. Now, you do have to connect with everything, right? She can be interrupted. There's no flinch proofing in anything. But I do have to say, though, it is pretty cool when she's at full health and that shield goes up and all of a sudden your whole team that's within that field has 25% damage reduction. So that is cool. We can do some stuff with that. Even if you want to put her in guild versus guild, you're at least going to have that shield up for the first 5 seconds before she takes damage, right? Even if she takes damage, her health has to be at not 100% for at least 5 seconds for that shield to go down. So, hey, that's 25% damage reduction for at least 5 seconds when the match starts. And if she can get back up to full health with, you know, some kind of healing or Proud Force, Blood Force, anything, well, that shield will just magically go back up, and whoever is standing in it, 25% damage reduction. I mean, it's nice for her, but for some other heroes that already have a shit ton of damage mitigation, adding another 25% damage reduction to them is just off the chain. It's not even funny. So, I mean, she's pretty cool. Should you pull for her? Ultimately, that's up to you. I got lucky, and she just came right down for me. Adis obviously wanted a review. But I would not go in on this hero, and honestly, with the few pulls that I did, I was kind of hoping to get the arc. I'm not even sweating that. It'll come around next VD day. I'm staying strong and I'm sticking to it. With what LC is doing, everybody hold out for collabs, right? Everybody hold out for collabs because, you know, those are the only truly limited things in this game. And we don't even know if some of them are going to come back or not. Like, that's just the way of the world with collabs. So what are you gonna do? Anyway, so this is my take on Sin Alice. She is pretty cool. Let me know what you think of her, what you're gonna do with her, and the build that you're making for her, and I will see you on the flip side later, everybody.